Tell us about yourself, name, age, and where you live.
My name is Kristen Massey. I'm 35 years old and I live in Ossining, New York.
What is your relationship status?
Currently, my relationship status is single. I'm a little complicated. I'm very independent, so a lot of guys find me extremely intimidating because I'm pretty self-sufficient. I don't need to depend on anybody for anything, so a lot of times they look at that and freak out because I'm a take charge type of girl, and a lot of guys don't like that. I also like a guy that's in shape and likes to work out and understands what I do and does it as well.
Where do you work?
I work for the EFT group in Retro Fitness as a fitness manager in New City, New York.
And describe your personality.
My personality, I would have to say, is fun-loving. I'm definitely competitive, family-oriented, hardworking, like to have a good time, but know my limits.
How do others view your personality?
I think others view my personality as, at first when they look at me, they size me up and think that because I'm into, working out and how I look, that I'm conceited. But once they get to know me, they realize that I'm a human being and just like everybody else.
Describe a typical day for yourself.
Typical day. I usually get up at about 4:45 in the morning, do my cardio, come home, cook my meals for the day, jump in the shower, get ready, go to work, train in the middle of the day, finish working, come home, cook dinner, and then I get my food ready for the next day and go to sleep.
When did you start working out, and what was the reason behind it?
I started working out probably when I was about 15 years old. I actually used to work out in my garage at my parents' house. Did calisthenics. My father had a bench and some dumbbells and a stationary bike, and I was always obsessed with how I looked and self-conscious. So I started working out then, but I also danced for the Westchester Ballet Company when I was younger, so image was a big part of it.
How often do you work out, and where do you work out?
I'd say I work out just about every day. I do cardio right now about 7 days a week because I'm getting ready for a show, and I train about 5 days a week. I usually train at the club that I work in.
And what feeling does working out give you?
Oh my God, working out makes me feel so good. It makes my endorphins rush and just gives me like a pump, and I feel like on top of the world, and I can do anything after I work out. It clears my head, gets me focused, and I can do what I gotta do.
Do you consider yourself a competitive person?
I am absolutely 100% competitive.
How often do you flex your muscles, and how do people respond to it?
I flex my muscles when people look at me and are like, wow, do you work out? Or sometimes when people are staring at me, all of a sudden I'll be like, whoo, check it out. But I, a couple times a day maybe. Got to show it off, right?
Does working out interfere with your life in any way, your social life and your family?
Sometimes it does, because when I'm focused, if I'm doing a show, I need to make sure that I train. I have to make sure that I get it in. So I schedule that before I schedule anything else. And if there's something that I have to do, it's going to come after. And unfortunately, people either need to understand it or they don't. Fortunately, my family does understand that it is who I am and what I do, and they have been supportive about it.
How do you feel when you're unable to work out?
Stressed, completely unrelaxed, unmotivated. It absolutely throws my entire demeanor and my whole day off if I do not train or work out.
Do you compete in bodybuilding competitions?
I do compete. I've competed 15 years ago, took a break and started competing again in '08. I have not won yet, but I will tell you right now that this is my year. So I'm not going on stage unless I'm winning this time. That's it.
How do you take care of your body, supplements, and diet-wise?
I work with a nutritionist that I have a diet through. He has me on metabolism boosters, fat burners, carb repels, amino acids, multivitamin. I also drink protein shakes.
Awesome. How much money do you spend on these things?
Oh, God. I would say I probably spend about $500 a month on, supplements and diet. Between the food and the cooking and all the supplements, about $500 a month.
Do you have a nickname?
I do. My nickname is Sassy Massey. Because I'm a little sassy.
Do you party, and if so, how often?
I used to party a lot when I was a little younger. However, now I enjoy going out from time to time, but I'm so focused on my training and what I do that I get up so early in the morning and I'm so regimented that I don't let it interfere with it right now.
And what is your bodybuilding or personal goal?
My personal goal is I would love to get my pro card. I really, really, really want to win first place. That is my focus this year when I get on stage. I want to win. I'm not going on stage to not win.
All right, where are we going now?
Now I'm going to train.
Or even just using mirrors, Even like the simple stuff like